I'll be at the pop. Hey guys, I'm quite jittery right now because I just learned that I just got accepted into my first market, which is very exciting, but also very nerve-wracking as I currently have nothing to sell. Zero inventory whatsoever. And the market is in 5 weeks? Yeah, so we need to get on that. So to rationalize it all and get ready, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is making a to-do list and compiling all the information I need and everything I need to do and make a timeline so that we can make the most of our time. So when I said nothing, it is really truly nothing. It is to the point that I didn't even have a printer yet. So that was actually the first thing I did when I got the call. The good thing was that I was already looking at printers to eventually make prints and maybe make business cards and stickers and etc. etc. For this market though, because we're such on a time crunch, I might get them manufactured so that I don't have to figure that part out, so I can at least have that for sure. Eventually I could transition into printing them myself, maybe not for this launch shop market thing, but eventually. So I ordered that printer. I figured a good mid-range option that was like a lot of like good functionalities I was looking for and good quality of print versus the price was the Epson EcoTank 8550 and no cartridges, so that's always good. So I got that. Today is the 8th of August and it should get in by Sunday or Monday. So yeah, I want to get it fast too because it has a flatbed to scan, so I can get some nice scans of all my sketchbook and flat pieces. For my canvas pieces, I might try to also scan them and stitch them up in Photoshop. So that was the first thing I did. Now, onto the planning and to-do list. So I'm gonna use Notion, my trusty old friend. I'm gonna start by making a new page. I'm gonna call it yes, what the pop market. Okay, so first I have all my infos right here from the September. So I was putting in my informations, but I think I want to make it cuter and I want to start from something because ain't nobody got time to build them out from scratch. So let's go to template. Maybe let's try pop-up. Let's see, I mean, this one's free. Okay, sure, let's add this. Template is being added. When I draw it's ready, okay, see template, there we go. Takes it to there. I want to change to olive because do a little crayon because that's cute. Purple, let's change the cover. Pop up. Market. Oops, market. What? Pop. Market. And the template today. Pop. Market. Just sticks. I'm just going to take my page here. Copy this. Change the product here. Copy that. And okay. It is going to be at the best seller. Catherine Street in Geo. If you're very my account, go look at it here. Pre-service meeting set up. Okay. Probably there's Monday, August 15th. Date 3. Friday, August 21st, 5 to 7:30 p.m. Okay, service hours from that, second from that, other files, I was not just stuff. Instead of menu, I like to do products, preps, and shopping is perfect. Okay, this font is annoying me a bit, so I'm gonna go for a nice cell font because it looks more like me. And then this, I'm gonna change the okay, ingredients. Let's start a countdown. So there's no actual countdown, so let's go here and try Notion countdown widget. Perfect. Oh, I do use that. Countdown. What the pop market? Oh, cute little logo. What the pop? When it is, let's put the Thursday, and it starts at 1:30 p.m. so let's put at 1 p.m. No years. Month is fine. I don't want seconds. That's just gonna flip me out. Oh, I want seconds. Hours. Okay. Because my thing is already serif, let's keep it in serif. Oh, can I set up? Ooh, yes, this. That's how those are my colors now. Let's move on. Okay, kind colors. That's really like that. Okay, pretty color. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Now let's copy this. Let's go back to Notion. Do embed. Oop. Embed link. Oh, I can put it a bit bigger. Okay. Then I would want a calendar. Calendar view. Oh, maybe I can just put it there. Calendar. Okay. I'm gonna put in my previous meeting first. Workshop. Alright. Okay, so that's that. Leave it. And so that. Okay, I'll put the next video. Let's put one first. Repeat. Okay, thank you very much. Boop. What the oops, the pop. Perfect. Maybe film intro. Sorry, tomorrow. Okay. What is? Okay. Make notice of artworks and products. It's 10 artworks. Files. The files for the prints, for stickers, for group keychains. So you can see I've started listing all my artworks, and now I'm gonna put them in a database in which I list the medium so that I know where about it is, what products I want to make with it, the status of it. So I either have like redo, touch-up, some little touch-ups, then I have to capture them to prep the files, then I have to, what else could I put in? We'll see as I go. Then let's change this one for received, and then I'll put this one as order placed. And I have special notes, so in that case for this one I might want to do some stickers. So let's start logging them in.
The next day.
Hi guys. No, not guys. Everyone. My name is Crystal Valverde. Hi, my name is Crystal Valverde. I make paintings and illustrations, and I'll be at What the Pop. See you there?
A few days later. Another few days later.
Hello. It is currently Thursday, August 21st, and we've now been prepping for the last 2 weeks almost, and preparations are well underway, so I wanted to give you a little update as we are 3 weeks away now. So first things I did was sign the agreement and get a printer. I got an Epson EcoTank 8550 as I thought it had a scanner. It could go up to 13 by 19 and I didn't have to deal with cartridges. I set it up and also scanned all of the artworks, well, most of them, all the ones in sketchbooks and loose papers and stuff like that. The bigger canvases I tried, but unless like the smaller ones I wasn't able to because of the flatbed, so I edited those through a picture I took on my phone. So yeah, last week, or like first full week of prep, was mainly focused on capturing my artwork, whether it was scanning or taking a picture, prepping the files, color correcting them, cropping them, getting them to size and ready so that I could get them printed and manufactured. Other first thing I did was designing and ordering acrylic keychains that are gonna have some lanyards attached to them. So I knew this would be maybe a longer production, so I wanted to get those out of the way first, so I did that last week as well. I did look at a couple options to get them made, including your stuff made, but in the end, even though Vograce is in China, the timeline ended up seemed, crossing my fingers, to still be faster. So I went with them ultimately, so you'll get to try a bit their quality and hopefully they turn out nice. I'm really excited for the designs and to show you them. So yeah, and then there was a lot of prep of files and color correcting them, getting them ready for prints, getting them ready for stickers and acrylics and all that stuff. And then a lot of comparing manufacturers. So that was most of last week. Let me see if I forgot anything. So I'm mostly going off of my Notion board, but I also am a planner girly, so I have a lot of stuff that is in there. I also finally did the touch-ups on the dual gradients, just because I did the frame thing with the opposite gradient, and there was little places where the tape didn't quite stick, or like the white first layer I put down can't show through. So I went in and with a little tiny brush, I fixed those. Then there were some files that I wanted to like have some quick touch-ups or like properly finish them if I wanted to print them, so I still did those. Oh yeah, I did have a scare that I scanned everything in 240 dpi, and if you know anything about printing, you know that you want 300 dpi. So I thought all the work I did on Monday scanning everything was for nothing, and that I had to do it all over again. But turns out when in Lightroom I tweaked and color corrected the files, it was then that export that was messed up. So I rescanned pretty much everything, only to realize that it was that. So that was a nice little scared and panic attack moment. That was a bit annoying, but we got through it. And then once I found the fix, it was really fast. So silver linings. Then also one really fun thing I did was a lot of sizes comparisons. So just deciding for like stickers and acrylic pins, well not pins, acrylic charms, what size I wanted. So that was kind of cool. And I did some tests also for pins and stickers. So that was a cool little task. Then yes, more file prepping, product files prepping, designed a new business card. The funny thing is, I think it's the maybe third or fourth business card I designed, and I think it's finally gonna be the first one I actually get printed. The first one I did was for school, and then it was COVID, so there was no point in spending money on getting it printed when I was not going out my house. So yay! So that was pretty much it for last week. Now last week I did place the order for the acrylic pin charms, the acrylic keychains with lanyards. That's really exciting. I'm really excited to see them come in. This week we cracked down on stickers. So getting the sticker order in and the print order. Now we are in Canada. Okay, a lot of print manufacturers are in the US, including Moo, which I did use before, so I know I like. So I was planning on using them, but then I realized Moo was in the States, which means I would get tariff, and with the amount of prints I'm ordering, there's no way I want to spend money on tariffs. So I'm getting most prints made through Vistaprint. Hopefully they turn out good. I just ordered those yesterday, and just a few. So like my prominence, so the peony painting, and my chromatic tonal, my big 20 by 24 painting. I'm getting prints of those, and also one other one through Catprint. So I think those are also in the US, but because it's a smaller order, I think it'll be fine. I have to finish placing my sticker order today, and also my business card. For my business card, I'm gonna go with Moo. I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet because I mean they do pay half the tariff, so I'll only have to pay half. But because for my business cards, I started designing them before I realized that, and I just know the Moo quality is good, and I'm getting foiled then. Just the way the foil setup is, I'm just gonna go with Moo. And then I also compared other manufacturers, and apart from like Vistaprint, that like you can't put the foil how you want, or at least I didn't find it. The prices are actually quite similar even with the tariff applied, so I'm just gonna go with Moo. However, I am still getting some samples of papers and stuff, so that all like maybe my thank you cards, I can print on them and see what I like, what I don't like. and that way moving forward I'll be able to do my own prints and stickers too. I'll have maybe some freebie stickers though, that way I can try out sticker papers options. I also had my first workshop on Monday and had one in 30 minutes given by Yes, so the organizers of What the Pop. So that has been really informative and really great to learn more and get some tips in. And that's pretty much it for the update. I'm sorry I didn't film more. I'm still new at this, so I don't quite know exactly what's interesting to film and what isn't. If there's a specific part you want to see or like want some details on, let me know. I'll try and film something for you, and I'll try to film more too in the coming weeks. So with all the product manufacturing out of the way now that I just have to wait till it gets shipped to me, I will move into boot design, so that's also very exciting. I get to like flex my I was gonna say interior design, but I'm gonna be outside, so not real interior design, but like space design. Well, not space, but like spatial design skills. I did see a video. I'll try to put it somewhere because I don't remember whose it was at the moment, but it was really helpful, and she said we could take her ideas, so I just might. I obviously am gonna make them my own, but a lot of fun ideas coming, and I'll try to film the parts of like all the stuff I do make myself and some other stuff as well for the boot design. So yeah, that's it for now.
Editing Crystal here. At this point the video is already over 20 minutes long, so I'm gonna have to do a second part in which we'll get into the nitty-gritty of the book design and all like receiving all the products and prepping them, as well as some social media admin stuff. You can see me create freebie stickers by myself on my printer and my sticker machine, as well as some little thank you cards, and also creating my sticker display. So that's a lot of nice things to look forward, and hopefully it won't take me as long to edit that second part, because this first part has been taking a while to edit, and my poor computer cannot handle also a file this big. I need to upgrade my computer this year. This is just proving it to me. Of course, if you want to be updated when the second part goes live, don't forget to subscribe or follow me on social media, because obviously a girl needs content, so I'll just repurpose it to post on Instagram, because as I work a full-time job, I need all the help I can get to pump out content for the algorithm gods. Okay, so see you soon.